Okay, it's week 4 of quarantine, and we've decided that today would be a good day to tackle the van roof. So I'll show you what we got here. Actually, Dad just set up the ladder. Let's take a look. So you can see we got a lot of peeling. Looks like on the clear coat, and there's a little bit of, you know, I don't know if that's wind or dust or what, that's gotten through on the little top ribs that's taken down. So I mean, everything else is pretty glossy and not, I mean, there's chips and stuff, but it's not as gross as all this. So what we're doing today, first off, we're going to sand everything down and get it so that our where did we go? Our paint stuff will stick. And then what we've got here, I'll show you. I'm just gonna show it off.
We're gonna be
over out here.
I'm sure that's gonna be our paint staging thing.
Agreed. There we go. We've got Herculiner, the truck bed liner. So the thought process on this is we can do it ourselves, and we don't have to spray it on or anything. It's all roll on. And then this is the same kind of textured bed liner-y thing we did, or I did here for all of the front grille stuff. All of this is like a Rust-Oleum spray-on bed liner coating thing, and the windshield wipers, like all that kind of stuff. So the idea is we keep the burgundy, and then everything that we add to it, we just do truck bed liner, because that's going to be easy to touch up, and we can do it ourselves. It doesn't have to be perfect like real paint. And then the bumpers and all that kind of stuff, those are all kind of that same sort of textured black. And then eventually when we get the different bumpers and we remove the side skirt panel things there, we'll give it the Go Westy treatment and do the whole sides too. Okay, so we got the top sanded here. Let me show you what we got. So this is sanded out. We did a 60 first on the top and then a 150. I think that's right. And then I just hand sanded the channel and in the rain gutter and all that kind of stuff. I think that'll be good. And then we got all the little lips and all that kind of stuff. So it's looking pretty good. I don't know how much of that you can see. Say common people making videos on their car saying. But we did the whole thing. So what we did over here was I got the newspaper all over this just in case as we're rolling we end up with a little bit of overspray. I didn't want that to hit the front or the back, because those are kind of the most sloped. I don't know, you know what I mean, like it comes out that way. So if you were rolling towards the back, that would be where the spray would go. If you're rolling to the side, since we've kind of got the dip here, and that's where we're going to hit with the brush, I'm not too worried about that, and I taped up the whole edge seam on that rain gutter. So that'll be good. So we got two brushes, so we'll probably both be painting at the same time, try to get this on as quick as possible. And then that's kind of flapping in the wind. I got to tape that back up. So we'll see. I'll do another time-lapsey thing, and we'll see what happens. It should be cool. It'll be a stark difference, that's for sure. Yeah. All right. Okay. Second coat's done. Let's take a look and see. It looks much more even on the first one, because we kind of did half and then we did the other half over here. There's kind of a mohawk ridge, which you can still see a little bit, but it's not too bad. I think I'm just looking at it because I know it's there. It's pretty good in terms of covered all the way across. We got into the rain gutters, all that kind of stuff. I think we may do one more coat tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little bit warmer, just because there's a few patches that weren't totally covered. You can still see some maroon or some white of the primer through, so we might try that. We'll see, but I'm thinking, I mean, looks cool. I'm excited to see it without the blue, but it definitely is better than the faded hunk of junk that it was before, so that's good. Real quick, I'm putting the trim, the rain gutter trim back in. So what I've got here is these corner pieces, which you can kind of see they don't quite come all the way down. I found there's a little bit of a gap in these. I'll show you on this one down here. So the way it's sort of thinner down here, and then it widens at the end, and so what it looks like is that fits and kind of hugs the gutter, but then there's a little bit of a gap in here, which is just about the size of this stuff. So it seems like it fits pretty tight. If I'm ever worried about this part coming loose, I may throw a little bit of, just a dab of some gluey sealant of some sort. But it really cleans up the whole seam for the roof. So what I just trimmed off any excess with a razor blade, just to make sure that it was flat all the way down. So just to give you the visual comparison, this one's almost done here, and then back here I just got the little caps on. I mean, you can't really tell in on the camera. I mean, you can't tell much in person, but you know, when it's cleaned up and nice, it's looking a little bit better. So I think it looks pretty good. Thought it was fitting the Dankeschön was flying.
Huh?
So I thought it was fitting the Dankeschön was flying.
Why is that fitting?
Well, it's German.
Oh, true.
Right?